My Team Around Me is an integrated care approach that puts one person at the centre, bringing everyone together around them. By sharing accountability and working creatively, we create hope and show change is possible.
Meet Lucas, a 38-year-old, a man who through unfortunate life events led to him facing multiple disadvantage, homelessness, mental health challenges, and substance use. For years, Lucas cycled through crisis after crisis with little stability or hope. Street homelessness, in and out of hospital, and difficulties keeping to appointments. Hospital visits and missed appointments. Every day was about survival, how to stay safe, who to trust. Lucas was known to many professionals, nurses, social workers, housing officers, homeless outreach, substance use workers. But Lucas found it hard to stay on top of the appointments, and some services were struggling to engage with him. Despite forming some trusting and positive relationships, the traditional approach was not working, leaving his care fragmented. Medication was delivered inconsistently, and information sharing between teams was a struggle, if not non-existent.
I feel like a problem to be solved, not a person to be understood. They call me complex, but few people listen to what I think is best for me. I did want help, but to do this, they needed to change how they worked with me.
The team began working differently, working together and putting Lucas at the center of his support. In embracing the My Team Around Me principles, the professionals involved formed a partnership, taking time to understand one another's roles and remits, and met regularly with the people taking turns to chair meetings, sharing updates by email and pooling information to create a shared plan to keep Lucas safe. When the structure was right, joint meetings, regular updates and shared accountability, fewer things slipped through gaps. Everything started to become less confusing for Lucas. He felt more included and understood. Some days Lucas disappeared. Some days he shut down. But the team didn't give up. They adapted, meeting him where he felt comfortable, adjusting their approach to his tolerance levels.
Too much info and I'd shut down. They didn't chase me or pressure me. They met me where I was at. Regular small chats made a big difference. That's when I started to feel like something different may happen this time. I was part of it all, not someone being worked on. This built my trust. Slowly, I began talking about things I never thought I would, like wanting to get clean, getting off the streets, and my worries I might never reconnect with my daughter.
Lucas's goals and wishes were the focus, first on housing, then substance use. Together they built and accounted for setbacks, because setbacks were expected, not judged. Through consistent support, crises became less frequent. Lucas's health improved, and he began to manage his care with growing confidence of a different future. For the first time in years, Lucas felt seen, not just as a client, not as a problem to solve, but a contributor to his own care, and as a person with strengths, hopes, and dreams. This didn't work because of one heroic action. It worked because of listening first, acting second. Flexibility, adapting plans around the person. Proactively with making connections to other services or agencies. Sharing accountability, regular meetings, shared risk planning, and joint working. Open information sharing under clear frameworks. Persisting through highs and lows. Respectfully challenging each other when communication broke down. Supporting each other as much as the service users. Staying involved beyond crisis and during transitions to help build trust with new workers. For once, it felt like everyone was pulling in the same direction. Lucas's story isn't just about one person. It's about what's possible when teams work together, guided by empathy, flexibility, and a shared purpose and commitment. People like Lucas can move away from crisis to stability, one step at a time for gradual, lasting change for people and services.
I used to think no one cared. Now, I know I have a team working around me. I've got my life back. Things with my daughter are still tender, still slow, but I feel ready to try and rebuild our relationship any way I can.
My team around me is a client-led, multi-agency support approach for people facing multiple disadvantage. Visit the Changing Futures Bristol website for more information.